What's up, you guys? My name is Coy and welcome to my channel. This is my first video and I'm just gonna go ahead and go over my 7-year natural body transformation. My friends been telling me I should have done this a while ago, but I've always made an excuse and I decided to just go ahead and get right into it. So I graduated high school at the age of 18 and I went to college, and I always told myself once I graduate high school and get into college or whatever, was gonna get to the gym. And usually I'm the type of person to say if I say something, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. So it wasn't that hard for me to transition to going to the gym, but I didn't go by myself because I was lucky enough to meet people in college that were willing to show me the ropes and teach me all the stuff about working out. So my entry level was pretty easy compared to how most people have it, and they were pretty knowledgeable. Some of them been working out for 3 to 5 years. They either played football in high school or stuff like that. So I had it pretty easy, or I wouldn't say easy, but in terms of my entry knowledge, it wasn't there, but they were pretty much teaching me everything that I kind of needed to know in a sense. So yeah, it wasn't that hard. Just getting right into it, I started off at 100 pounds, 105 pounds, give or take. I do remember in high school, when they tell you to give blood or something like that, or you can donate your blood. I remember actually not being able to do it because I didn't weigh enough. I say I probably weighed like 98 pounds when I went to the doctor, and I was 17 at the time. And so when senior year came around and everybody was like, oh yeah, I'll give blood or whatever, I just didn't even bother because there was no way at 18 years old, 100 pounds, they were gonna accept my blood. I probably needed every bit of nutrients I could get. So yeah, so going into college, having the what is it called, the cafeteria, the mess hall, food was unlimited. So in terms of nutrients for working out, pretty easy, right? And then on top of my entry level to newbie gains, just seeing that progress within my first month, I want to say I gained probably like 11 pounds. Probably not all muscle, of course, but it definitely was pretty nice seeing myself go from 100 pounds to probably 111, 112 pounds in the first month. So yeah, that alone got me kind of, I want to say, addicted to working out, just seeing that extreme progress at the beginning. And so I just kept doing it, and I'm the type of person to where if I like something or if I enjoy doing something, I kind of get like, that's like the only thing on my mind, and I just want to expand my knowledge as much as possible on it. So yeah, like that little taste of working out was just enough to just send me going for more afterwards. So yeah, my freshman year, I definitely made considerable progress, at least from being 100 pounds. I want to say I ended the year probably 118, 120 pounds. So 120 pounds, looking at it from the outside view, it's kind of like, does this guy even eat? But for myself, my family and friends, the people that knew me, they saw a difference, a considerable difference, night and day. So yeah, getting those compliments. I even got like compliments from this girl I liked in college. She felt on my chest. I would never forget. Like, I was in the gym and she just so happened to be there, and she was like, oh, you've been working out? And then she like rubs on my chest. You can't even imagine how I felt at the time. Yeah, there's no words I could use to explain how I felt during that time period, but definitely one of the most memorable moments of working out. I was like, yeah, I gotta keep working out. I need this. So yeah, I definitely just made some good progress in my first year of working out. And then summertime comes around, and when the school closes and everybody goes back home. I went back home for the summer to work at Target because that was my job at the time. I didn't really have that much access to a gym. I had a gym in the garage, or like there was workout equipment there, like a bench and some dumbbells that my stepdad had in the garage. So I used that, and also bought a pull-up bar. So I still was able to work out. I want to say I made some good progress in my pull-ups. I was able to probably do like 15, 18, 20, and I just watched a whole bunch of YouTube workouts at the time. So that definitely at least maintained my progress, but again, my nutrition knowledge was just not there. So I want to say I was probably staying the same, but I did make some good strength gains at the time. So I was working out during the summer. Sophomore year comes around, and it was right back on it. Went to all my friends, and it was like, hey, we gotta go to the gym, and stuff like that. So, people usually don't, some people kind of die out, or if they're not passionate about it, they don't really want to go to the gym all the time. So you just gotta, you gotta bounce around from friend to friend. Because at the time, I was really like, I need a partner to go work out with me. And if nobody wanted to go, and I still went by myself, but it was just always better with a partner, So I definitely kept expanding my knowledge in terms of working out. My progress slowed down a little bit, so I was just trying to find different ways to, gain weight, get stronger, different workouts, stuff like that. And I'm gonna say at least the first semester of my sophomore year, I probably went from like 120 to 124, 125 maybe. On my MyFitnessPal, I remember I started MyFitnessPal at 125. So, I was like, I gotta keep track of this progress. So my sophomore year kind of was like an on and off type of thing, just because I went through a whole bunch of drama with, girlfriend and just distractions, other distractions, playing a lot of video games at the time. So I would go to the gym, but I just wasn't as passionate or consistent with everything. So I still gained some weight, like 125, and I got a little bit stronger. I want to say sophomore year was actually the year, sophomore year of college was the year that I hit 135 on the bench. Prior to that, I didn't bench press that much. In high school, I would never forget, I wasn't even able to bench the bar, and people made fun of me for eternity for that. So hitting 135 was, just the best thing in the world for me. Sophomore year, probably ended it off, I want to say like 125. Can't really remember, 125, 128, something like that. And then going into the summer, I stayed there. I stayed at the campus, and I got a membership at the local gym. I don't remember. Maybe it was Crunch Fitness, something like that. I kept working out there, and then I quit Target and got a job at the prison as a correctional officer. So I was able to maintain a good level of fitness, but my nutrition still struggled with nutrition. That I want to say throughout my entire period, nutrition was just the hardest part. Working out, easy, night and day. I do that every day, never get tired. But the nutrition was still a struggle. But I did eventually get to like 130. At the end of the summer, I realized that I kind of failed college, and I told myself I could either continue going to college and being a correction officer, or I could join the military. Because I told myself a long time ago, I said, if some mysterious way I failed college, I'm going to join the military. Of course, I never thought that would happen, because I was like an A/B student in school, so chance of that happening was slim to none. But I did felt, I fell out of college. I lost my financial aid, all that stuff, so I had to pay out of pocket for it. So instead of that, I just went ahead and joined the Marine Corps, because I was all into fitness at the time, and I heard the Marine Corps was the hardest branch. So, and I was always a correctional officer, so it was like, how much worse can it get? Went ahead and called up the recruiter. Went into the recruiter office. I was able to do 20 pull-ups. So the whole enlisting portion was pretty easy for me. I went to boot camp like 2 months after I talked to the recruiter. So July, talked to the recruiter, and then or no, September, so 3 months. So started to recruit in July, went to recruit training September 19th of 2016. Yeah. Went in, weighed in at boot camp like 133 pounds, and got out of boot camp at 125 pounds. Lost 8 pounds. But you know, you barely eat in boot camp. For those who who've been in the service, or the Marine Corps specifically, you barely eat. Or I was almost double rats. I was hoping I'd get double rats, but I wasn't. So yeah, that was kind of a low point in terms of just like my strength, working out and just my appearance on myself. But it gets better because after freaking MCT and then in boot camp, I went to admin school. I'm an administrator. So, and I met some guy there, his name is Sidnor, and he loved working out just as much as I did. And so he told me, hey, you want to go to the gym together? And so we started working out together. And I want to say, like, I remember the beginning of when I worked out in college, it was better than that. And not in terms of the gains, of course, but just like the intensity, just everything combined, intensity. And I had, continuous access to food and all that stuff. The combination of that definitely like revamped my love for working out. It was just so much pain and struggling. I'm gonna see if I can get a video or like a Snapchat or a video of one of my Snapchats of me struggling working out. And he made me realize how much progress I still needed to go, because that man was squatting like 3 plates at the time. And I don't think I've ever seen somebody in real life squat 3 plates. And if I did, it's maybe like once or twice, because everybody in college is weak, or at least back then, everybody in college was week. So yeah, he definitely upped my workout game. So I want to say I left administration school probably like at 133, or not 133, 138, 140, and got stationed at Camp Pendleton. So yeah, I definitely came into Camp Pendleton like 140, and had a roommate. His name was Seth, Sergeant Seth. If you're watching this, shout out to you. And he loved working out too. He watched CT Fletcher and like all those bodybuilders, and I was like, who are those people? And he was like, bro, you don't know who those people are? And so yeah, he showed me like their videos, their YouTube videos, and it was like kind of a different way of working out than I'm used to, because when I watch YouTube videos on fitness, it usually is like Scott Herman Fitness, Athlean X at the time, and long time ago, I don't remember the guy's name, I can't remember his name, but the Asian guy that had the towel, the workout thing with the towel, yeah, if you know who I'm talking about, but those are the videos I watched back then. And so just the introduction to like that old school hardcore, just get in the gym and lift that weight type of mentality that was his, and then me approaching him from more of an analytical, scientific point of view. Like we kind of meshed together, because like he showed me things and I showed him things, and we just we bounced off each other. And so he was my workout partner for like 2-3 years, and we just got stronger together. It was a great time. People called us brothers. Obviously, we looked nothing the same. He was Cambodian and I'm black, but like we went to that was my workout partner. Like no matter what, he used to get mad at me because I'd be on my game, and he's like, bro, we gotta work out, and I was like, just one more match. I lose in Tekken or Dragon Ball Z, and then I gotta do another match because I don't get off the game with a loss. But yeah, we worked out a lot. He took me to events, CT Fletcher events, and yeah, I definitely made a lot of strength gains. I didn't gain that much weight, but I definitely was more focused at the time, and just recomping my physique and just getting stronger. At the end of it all, at the end of being at Camp Pendleton, I remember I finally was able to bench 225, maybe for like 2 reps, 1 rep, something like that. Squat 2 plates, and I don't remember. I didn't really like deadlifting. I still don't like deadlifting. So I was able to deadlift three plates once upon a time, but again, once upon a time because I don't deadlift that much anymore. Just because either my form is bad or just it doesn't feel good when I do it. So yeah, and excuse me. But yeah, so at the end of that, probably was like 147, 148, and then I got stationed in Delaware, and he's overseas now. But the end physique that I have as of today is probably like I'm fluctuating between 152 and 155, and pretty much I'm making this video just to one for those people that decide to stay natural and have a hard time, gaining weight, just to show you guys that it is possible. You don't have to rush it, or you don't have to, get on the sauce, as they say nowadays, just to make good gains. And I'm nowhere near the end, or at least that I know, I'm nowhere near the end of my journey in terms of gaining weight or getting stronger, stuff like that. But when I look back at where I started off, I definitely made a lot of progress, and it's something to be proud of, because I remember just people always telling me I'm too skinny, or my mom would take me to the doctor, and the doctors would be concerned if I even eat. And at the time, it didn't really resonate with me, but when I look back at it, I was like, dang, I made my mom look kind of bad in that, because people will always talk to her, does he even eat, stuff like that. So yeah, it's definitely like something to be proud of when you are working out and when you are making those gains. And of course you see those people that just look at a weight and gain 5 pounds of muscle, but that's not you, and you shouldn't compare your journey to where somebody may already be, or everybody's different. So all in all, just keep pushing, because your time will come, and when you look back at it, you're just gonna be proud that you decided to stay natural or go on your journey the way you did. But yeah, shout out to those people that are watching this video that helped me along my journey, and I'm gonna keep pushing. My end goal is probably to be like 160, 165. So I got like another 10, 15 pounds to go. But yeah, just if you guys like this type of video, like this video in general, just comment down below, subscribe, and like the video, because I'm gonna keep pushing out more content, and just let me know what you guys want to watch. Peace.